Let's try this again. What's going on, everyone? My name is Trogdor, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, oh my god, you guys, check it out. It's the PPL, the Pokemon Premier League. We have our Week 1 battle today against Jem, the commissioner of the Sydney Swanna, who we have played before in the NSTL. That was a couple leagues ago. We're playing again here in the PPL. Week 1, just like we played week 1 of the NSTL. That was like one of my very first like proper league debuts. So we're battling again. And yeah, I did a team builder for this video. If you did not check it out, go do so, because I went over my team pretty in depth. But I am gonna, still give a quick rundown real quick about this one. So yeah, go check out my team builder. You'll understand why I'm bringing what I brought. I've got a pretty decent matchup, I think, for this match. So yeah, this is our very first week of the PPL, and we want to get this off to a very strong start. Our other league, we're, kind of just like, slipping a little bit, but I think that's mostly due to a not so great draft and me just kind of like not losing interest, just losing motivation. Like, as the losing streak goes on, you're just like kind of like, ugh, every more and more match you dread. But no, okay. The point being, I'm super excited about this one, and I really want to show everyone here that I am a force to be reckoned with. And the best way to do that is, by proving week 1 that I'm, have a team that I can play well with, and that I'm not someone that you should just sleep on, because I've done poorly in other leagues. So I have a combination of excitement, a good draft, not just that of Pokemon that are like actually good, but also that I am comfortable using and am good at using. All those things together, I think we can make a statement in the PPL. So quick recap, we brought a team that consists of a revenge killer / cleanup crew Mega Pinsir. We have a Garchomp that is scarfed with stealth rocks because our opponent does not have many EQ resist. We have Emboar, whose job is to check Weavile and maybe do a bunch of damage to another stuff, but primarily check Weavile. Second Weavile comes in, Emboar comes in, and yeah. We have a Roserade that is meant to check Sylveon because, strong Fairy Stab in the form of Hyper Voice is actually, like, super scary. And, I need a pretty good poison type, so I'm, kind of bulky. We've got Suicune, who basically switches into things and is, like, the bulkiest mon on my team. Like, bulky water type Pokemon are extremely good. It resists the dual stab of Volcanion and is a pretty decent check to Gem's biggest physical offensive threats in Weavile and Mega Gallade. And Lycanroc is there to, I've got priority for Weavile, and if Mega Pinsir uses Quick Attack on Gallade or something, and then it doesn't KO, and then Gallade KOs me, Lycanroc can come in and KO with the Excel Rock. So having dual priority is great. It's sets up super easily on things like the Blissey, and yeah, that's my rationale for that. So let's take a look at what my opponent decided to bring. Of all the mons that she had, she brought Forretress, Mudsdale, right off the bat, some pretty bulky things. Mega Gallade, kind of big surprise, not really. That thing is super threatening to my team. Volcanion, which, is also just like, where's my switch into the Steam Eruption, whatever that's called. Sylveon and Weavile. So kind of what I expected. I was expecting the Forretress Blissey core, but instead there's a Forretress Mudsdale looking core right there. But at the end of the day, I'm very well prepared for this team, and I think I know what I got to do. There's no Tangela, which means Garchomp is free to just Earthquake everything and nothing resists that hit. Suicune has a pretty okay time dealing with the likes of Gallade, Weavile, Mudsdale, so that's going to be pretty crucial for me. Emboar, once Weavile comes in, I am switching directly into Emboar, no questions asked, but I'll have a trouble properly doing damage to the team if Mudsdale is still around. That thing is actually could do some damage to me. So yeah, let's get into this battle. I'm going to lead Garchomp with Stealth Rocks and hopefully like bluff the not Scarf right away. So let's see how this battle goes. So yeah, Garchomp goes in, and I'm about to click Stealth Rock. Mudsdale also going for the Stealth Rock. So right away we're trading rocks. That's cool. I don't have a Defogger on my team last I checked, but hopefully, you know, I can switch in just once on Pinsir and only take 25% damage, but it's not like it's meant to take any hits anyway. So yeah, rocks are both up, and they're really crucial for me to have up. That's why, you know, went for them. I've got to switch out right away because I am Choice Scarfed, remember, into Suicune, because I can eat up anything that Mudsdale wants to go for, but she goes for Roar right away. So I'm back into Garchomp. So I'm gonna go Earthquake right here just to gauge like how bulky this thing is. 46%, but with the defense raise. So this is a losing battle 100%, because with the stamina ability, it'll probably be like a 3 or 4 hit KO instead of like, well, even without that, it would have been a 3 hit KO. So it's looking more like 4 hit KO on that Mudsdale. So, you know, nice brain considering there are no other checks to Earthquake. And yeah, that Mudsdale did a ton of damage, and I'm not about that. So I'm going back into Suicune to do what I did before. That's doing a good amount of damage. So, but this time Gem decides to switch as I go for a Scald because I need to do some damage to that. And, you know, unless Volcanion comes in, something's either taking damage or risking getting the burn. So Fortress comes in. That's all right. I have Calm Mind, and I can set up on Fortress for days because, you know, I was predicting that Rapid Spin to happen right there, and yeah, Fortress just can't do anything to me, and I can, you know, Scald and get a burn. And Volt Switch at +1 SPDF is so that was a nice turn of events for me. I'm almost back up at half. I don't have any reliable recovery on my Suicune, and now Sylveon comes in, and I'm thinking like, so Sylveon comes in on my Suicune, and I've got, you know, I'm Calm Mind. I've also got Scald, Roar, and Shadow Ball. Gem does not know that I have Roar. That's what I'm going to go for, because the way that Sylveon came in, it's most likely going to be like, what is it, Calm Mind of some kind? That's what I'm, you know, that's my rationale for going for the Roar right here. And lo and behold, that Sylveon is Calm Mind. So Suicune already doing pretty cool stuff. So that Gallade was in, and I brought Shadow Ball because of the Gengar, but I figured like, hey, with Shadow Ball here, might as well go for it right now, because the way that the Suicune's looking like, it's probably only one attacking move, that being Skull. So I just go for the Shadow Ball, and hey, Volcanion comes in, and I'm just like doing a ton of damage for that. I apologize for that crit, but it's, you know, that Volcanion is pretty bulky. I'm just gonna go for another Calm Mind right here, because it's like, what can you do to me? Even that Sludge Bomb gets like 12% damage. That's cute. Although that Poison does happen, so Suicune is now on a timer. It's been doing a fantastic job so far, though. Like, surprisingly enough, breaking down my opponent's defensive core of all things. Like Fortress, like, no. Mudsdale cannot come in, especially now that I'm at +2/+2. But yeah, there's Volcanion with that poison. That was put Suicune on a timer. That is okay though. So yeah, take the poison damage, and Fortress comes in presumably just as death fodder. So Suicune getting the first KO of my entire season against that Fortress. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's Sylveon is in again. I'm just going to go for the Scald right here as it goes for the Wish, because I figure, like, what's the point of roaring when I'm on a timer? So Roserade comes in, and as I mentioned earlier in this video and in my team builder, the intent of Roserade is to check the Sylveon. It does, however, have the Calm Mind, so that means I'm just going to have to, like, do all-out attacking and hope that instead of continuously boosting, it just goes straight for attacks and stuff. But Sludge Bomb will still be doing a good amount of damage, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. It uses the Calm Mind and gets Wish back, so that's kind of annoying for me. Sludge Bomb still doing a good amount of damage, 33%. But Hidden Power Fire, that looks like that's doing a lot of damage at 47%. I can live one more, and if Gem does not go for Wish on the second turn, I can, like, revenge it. So that's looking pretty good for me if I can get that one more hit of the Sludge Bomb. and you know, I can tank another Hidden Power Fire because I'm pretty bulky. So I go for that Sludge Bomb and Hidden Power. That was actually a critical hit and took me down, but funnily enough, Roserade's job was to take down Sylveon, but instead it got KO'd by Sylveon, so that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, that's Hyper Voice that can kind of do a number to me, but it's okay. I've got a Scarf Garchomp which can take this out. I've got Priority with Pinsir and Lycanroc, and those are all physical attackers, so Garchomp coming in, gonna go for that EQ. Mudsdale once again, but at this range, even at +1 defense, I can like take it out again. And yeah, Mudsdale goes down. Garchomp doing what it does best. Gallade is in here, and I know for a fact that I cannot KO it with an Earthquake, but at the same time, I don't have a good switch because Suicune is like pretty weakened. So just in case, like, Gallade is going to go for a Swords Dance right here, I need to do as much damage as possible. I am Scarf, so I'm going to do damage, then it's either going to set up or attack me, and then I can do more damage. I don't know if it's a 2-hit KO, but I just need something so that Pinsir can revenge it at this point. So yeah, my Earthquake does a ton of damage, and Ice Punch takes me out. Rough Skin does even more damage, but that's great because, like I've mentioned before, Pinsir can come in and go for the quick attack, and Gallade is just gone. So I'm looking at the rest of this team. Weavile is probably going to come in now and go for the Ice Shard to KO me. But I'm looking at the rest of this team. Sylveon is weakened. Weavile is like 100% checked and countered by Emboar. And Volcanion, if I recall, has taken a little bit of damage, enough that I can KO with EQ from Emboar. So if Weavile comes in next, I can straight up go into Emboar and sweep at this point. If Weavile doesn't come in, I can keep doing damage with Pinsir, so it's looking really, really great for me right now. I'm in a great position, unless something goes horribly wrong, which, you know, it's Pokemon. Anything and everything can go wrong. So of course in comes Notorious PIG. That Icicle Crash missed, which is just like, oh no. But I knew for a fact it like wasn't going to be doing any damage to me anyway, so in the long run it doesn't really like, that wasn't so important, but it's still like kind of unfortunate. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Flame Charge right here, because now I am at +1 speed, and even with my no speed investment, like I'm still outspeeding the Sylveon and the Volcanion. So the only thing that can outspeed me now is the Weavile. Well, I'm at +2 speed now, so I'm pretty sure I can outspeed the Weavile. Like, even if Volcanion is Scarf now, I outspeed. It looks like I'm going to actually win my first game of the PPL. Sure enough, Earthquake takes it out, and it's only Weavile left, and I can go straight for the Brick Break. Wait, the Weavile outsped me, but yeah, I go for the Brick Break, and we get our first win of the season. It's a 4-0 win, and that is awesome. Good game to my opponent. That team was, you know, your draft is super scary, and honestly, like, Mudsdale really threw me off. That Sylveon was really scary, especially after it 1v1 the one thing that I was supposed to beat it with. So yeah, good game. I thought it was hilarious at the end how Weavile still outsped me. That was probably a Scarf Weavile. But yeah, great game. And like I said, I'm not here to like mess around or for people to just get easy wins here. I'm here to make a statement. Like, if I've got the draft that I really like, and you know, I know there's a high level of competition, but you know what? I'm going to go for that title, guys. Like, I'm going to go for a clean sweep of the entire D2 and really, really make a statement here. So yeah, I'm Trogdor. Watch me burninate this entire league. Anyway, that's all I've got. If you are new to my channel and you're a PPL fan, go ahead and subscribe. Like the video if you liked it, and comment down below. Say hi if you're new. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. There's going to be a lot more awesome PPL content coming up. Did I say PTL or PPL? I've got two leagues going in, and they've got like a 1-letter difference, so there's a that's gonna get confusing for me real quick, and they're gonna be overlapping each other a lot. So right now I've got uploads Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for everything, so that's like 4 days of the week, and I've got a lot of videos to make. So yeah, stay tuned for more content from me. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.